Hello everyone. I haven't done a video for a while, but yesterday I had a race that's very enjoyable and I thought I will just publish the last third of it. This race was in Fine and Sandy in Makuri Island. A quite nice course because there is about 10-kilometer lap, and on each lap there are 2 times that you go over a little hill which is about 5% average and takes 1 to 1.5 minutes, depends on how fast you're going. We're approaching that hill now on the last lap. I haven't pressed the record button in the beginning of the race because I was expecting to be called for dinner and not finish it. But the previous lap was very interesting. After starting the race, 22 starters in the race, the first lap, there was a selection where a group of 8, now we think down to 6. But about the middle of the second lap, one rider tacked, got about 6-7 seconds, and I bridged the gap. I thought we started a little breakaway, we got about 10-15 seconds to the other 4 riders, and we could stay away. Unfortunately, the other rider didn't want to work at all, and that was rightfully so because he's the strongest one, and in the end he won the race. So we got caught up about a few minutes before, and on this lap we're going up the hill for the first time, and I'm taking it a little bit easy, remembering that we got caught on the previous lap. I didn't care very much chasing the lone rider that's ahead, this R Savi, and as you see I let the others ride and try to bridge the gap. He was not very far. If it needed to be, I could have bridged it by myself. Nobody is yet in the mood to work to bridge the gap. The person ahead doesn't gain any time anyway, and just hanging there at 6 seconds. So a very easy target. And here, just right after sprint, the strongest rider that I attempted to do the breakaway with is gonna try and bridge the gap, and then we all follow. Here the gap is closed. The next part of the course is very flat until the next hill arrives. The top of the hill is apparently 2 kilometers before the finish line, something I haven't appreciated. And as you see later, I used my power up quite earlier. I was not in any trouble, but I was under the impression that the finish line was very close to the top of the hill. So here I'm gonna get the draft, not very useful uphill, and it could have been very useful in the finish line if I was a little bit more careful to pay attention where the finish line was. And at this stage we're approaching at the final ramp. Everybody seems to be very careful not to expend too much energy, and we all stay very close to each other. And here is me wasting my drafting boost power up uphill when nobody attacks. But bad decision, what can I do? That's where I realized that it's 2 more kilometers still the finish line, and we're practically everybody together, well, at least 5 of us. So it's gonna be tactical and cagey. I like to launch my sprint around 400 meters to go because I'm better at long distance, but I'm just a bit reluctant because the field is very small. I wouldn't get any draft, and as you'll see, I hesitated quite a few times and didn't give it all, accelerated, slowed down, accelerated again, and left it very late. And I was very lucky to get the second place. Here I kind of left it a little bit later than I should, and there's no way I can catch the first guy. I think his power numbers were much better than mine anyway, and that's what I'm saying. I think I got lucky, I got the second place. An unexpected nice race. I quite like this course, fine and sandy in Makuri Island, and I think I will try it again in the future. Thanks for watching.